The following program contains the views and opinions of the hosts, speakers, and participants. They do not reflect the policies of the producers, advisors, and advertisements of Adelphi University Paws Radio, including Adelphi University's Board of Trustees, administrative faculty, or its affiliates. Adelphi University Paws radio station encourages freedom of speech but does not endorse any specific viewpoints or messages. Listener discretion is advised, especially for potentially sensitive or controversial topics. Arpan!
Guys.
It's just kind of late.
I could have played that on.
No, you didn't.
Real smooth.
Anyways, welcome to our book podcast at Adelphi University. My name is Arpan, and I'm a sophomore English major in the STEM program.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. I'm also a sophomore marketing major with a graphic design minor.
And I'm Jaxx. I'm also a sophomore. I'm a psychology major, minor in criminal justice.
So welcome to our book podcast that we just recently started, since this is our intro episode. We wanted to start this podcast since we literally became friends for our love of books. Literally, me and Jaxx became friends because I texted him on Snapchat and we bonded over books.
Yeah, same here. Jaxx and I started bonding over books, and the three of us just started giving each other recommendations.
We tried to start a book club on campus, but we couldn't get an advisor, so this was our second best option, I guess.
So then I decided to take it upon myself to go to the Paws Club meeting interesting. And then at the meeting, I'm like, oh my God, we could start a book podcast and get famous to pay off our student debt. And then I told Jaxx and Nicole about it. And then they were like, yeah, you're so right. And then bam.
Okay, I see you.
Okay.
So it's called a book podcast. So it's called a book podcast, which means we will talk about books that we love, some we hate, some that are mid, but you know what? We'll be controversial about it. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, for his first episode, we're going to talk about books that have saved us from our reading slump. So we're basically saving you guys from one. So definitely thank us in the comments once you guys experience it or did not
The
experience
comments,
it.
isn't it?
The comments.
Well, I don't know, in person, whatever.
Just like and subscribe,
Like and
guys.
subscribe.
Well, yeah, like and subscribe. Why not? So some of the favorite books that we're going to talk about are The Maze Runner, which is Jack's favorite, The Da Vinci Code, and The Last Day of Robert Hayes. Episode 2, we're going to talk about books that portray healthy relationships and stick to their tropes. For example, Camera Shy, Better Than the Movie, and A Court of Mist and Fury.
I love that book.
Of course you do.
Don't mind that it's the second one of the series.
It was so
No, it's the
confusing
second.
because you didn't even tell me it was the second book in the series, and I was so
Well,
confused.
the first one is A Court of Thorns and Roses. That's why it's called Akatar.
Okay, that's why. But I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think you did.
I don't think I did.
I think you did.
I
But
didn't-
anyway,
I didn't pick it up until you told me to, but it's okay.
you didn't even start it. Book club exposed. But anyway,
It's not that good.
it's so good.
No, it's
Anyway,
not.
in the third episode, I was going to read the whole series.
Yeah,
we could make a whole episode about that.
No, you have a terrible taste in that, though.
No, I have great taste. But anyway, in the third episode, we'll talk about the books that should be 100% cited in school. Like anything aside from To Kill a Mockingbird, because let's be honest, no one really liked that book.
Wait, stop hating. It was a good book. I think it was an interesting intake of human behavior and perspectives of others. Okay,
Whatever
Nerd.
you say. Whatever you
Okay.
say.
y'all are just boring.
No,
okay?
you're bored for
Yeah.
liking it.
You like book?
Yeah.
You like book schools. You like school books.
You like school books. You like educational books.
No, I
Imagine.
don't.
Anyway, some books better than To Kill a Mockingbird. See, I can't even
Some
pronounce it. See, that would be interesting if it was like a market bird.
See, this is why you need education books. You want to struggle.
I read too much. I'm an English major.
You're
I
an
read
English
too
major.
much educational books, okay? Let me have my fun books. Anyways, speaking of that, we're going to be talking about The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, We All Look Up, and You.
Me?
Cringy.
Why are you pointing at me?
Yeah, it's actually about you, Nicole.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
book
yeah.
is about Nicole.
If it is, I'm gonna cry.
No, but this is the series about Joe Goldberg and his stalkerish behavior, and he should really be in jail.
And the books are better than the show. Fight me.
Yeah. Anyways, for the Halloween episode. For the Halloween episode, we'll be discussing about everyone's favorite type of book, dark romance.
Woo!
We don't. Okay, so it's like we like some dark romance books, but like as you know, some dark romance books like they have a lot of toxic behaviors, and like in those books, they kind of normalize these behaviors, and it's like really, really icky. And
TikTok.
and yeah, but so if you know anything about Haunting Adeline, Den of Vipers, and The Never King, then you know like what topics we're gonna be like talking about.
And the 6th episode is for all the lonely people out there, which, let's be honest, it's probably everyone that's listening to this. So,
Especially you, Jaxx.
I'm talking to like 5 girls.
Yeah, and I never met them. I'm talking to like 2 guys, I think.
Really? Okay. go, Arpan. But it's probably, okay, maybe it's not for us, but it's for you guys. So anyway, so some books we're going to be talking about with, lonely people, I guess. I don't even know. But we're in college, so let's be honest, a lot of people feel like that. But we're going to be talking about The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, We All Look Up, and At the Edge of the Universe. We're also going to talk about rom-coms and how they're literally better than most books. And we also have time to talk about books that brought us to tears. Not to mix up those 2 genres, the ones that we view as rom-coms are Red, White, and Royal Blue, It Happened One Summer, and My Life with the Walter Boys, which were almost really fun, and we feel like we need to talk about them. For the books that made us cry, on the other hand, are If I Fell in Love with Hope, If He Had Been With Me, and one of my favorites, The Taking of Jake Livingston.
Now, of course, we're going to talk about our favorite place to get book recommendations, Book Talk. Honestly, it's
not that bad. It's not that bad.
I like book.
I think
It's
I think
not.
the issue is like they recommend the same books over and over again.
Or they're just straight up bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it depends, but they also recommend ones that have been turned into movies, which is the episode we're gonna talk about of how books turn into TV shows.
I thought you said
and
bugs.
how
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard what?
I thought you said bugs.
Bugs? Okay,
Bugs turn
my
into
bad,
movies.
Well, books into TV shows. TV shows ruin book, like Romancing Mr. Bridgerton and Good Girls Got to Murder and The Summer I Turned Pretty. Each of these books that were turned into a TV show sucked, so we might as well talk about it. But don't think we forgot about fantasy books because that is Jax's favorite genre. I mean,
Is that your favorite genre?
we all love that genre. Let's be honest.
But Jaxx loves it the most.
Yeah.
My favorite genre is actually horror, but sure.
Okay, don't
First
prove
of
us wrong, okay?
I like to prove you wrong.
That is also true. So 3 books that we're going to talk about this are Psycho Academy, Orleans, and 6 of Crimson Cranes. Not to mention, we're also going to talk about Colleen Hoover.
Woohoo, my favorite.
Totally.
Yeah, so since the whole issue has been going around, might as well talk about it and get famous with that. So,
Famous with it.
I mean, why not? So we're going to talk about her little cults. So some of the books we're going to cover are Verity, Ugly Love, and everyone's favorite, It Ends With Us.
Ooh, now time for like
Yay.
classic books, you know?
Now, if you
Now
call-
we're gonna
if
talk about
you-
it.
if you
Okay,
call-
no.
if you call me a nerd.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. This is an exception. I'm an exception to this, okay?
We're in a book club. We're all nerds.
That's true. But now it's time for the oldies. We have the Bronte sisters. Me personally, I learned about them during my literature classes, and I just found them to be like really interesting. So I'll be kind enough to share it with the rest of you.
Fun fact, I didn't even know who the Bronte sisters were until Arpan
He
mentioned them.
he's like
Yeah,
he was
that's
reading
true.
he was reading the episode details, and he's like, "Who's the Bronte sisters?" I'm like, Bronte sisters.
I thought it was like some kind of dinosaur. But anyway.
A dinosaur.
Yeah, Brontosaurus. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about dinosaurs.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be more
Real
interesting.
educational stuff.
That'd be
Dino-
more interesting.
Who founded this club?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, remember, I took it upon myself.
Yeah, you did.
Anyways, we also have books written by celebrities, and for kids who are reading fanfics on Wattpad, aka all of us, all of us, in middle school, we have an episode for the rise and fall of Wattpad. And then last but not least, we each have to read one book, but the twist is one of us reads the first part, and then one of us reads the middle part, and then one of us reads
No,
the
you
ending.
can't with your fingers.
She's really dedicated.
Listen, I talk with my hands, okay?
I'm Italian. That's my job.
I took ASL since like middle school, okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Fancy people.
Spooky.
Alan.
Saying a sign language is spooky?
Yeah.
You're gonna get
I took
canceled.
cancel.
You're gonna get canceled by that.
I took sign language in school.
Okay,
actually.
No, you didn't, you liar.
Close up, Jax.
No, I'm not
She's
done.
not
I'm not
yet.
done talking, Nicole.
We're gonna edit the crap out of this.
Okay. And then when we come back during the episode, we basically like fill each other in, and trust me, it'll be so funny.
This is already funny enough.
I know, I'm
what's
so
going
funny.
on. We're just so silly. A lot of the episodes are meant to be lighthearted, but we will discuss some serious topics from time to time. Unlike Blake Lively with her whole grab your pants, wear your florals thing. We're gonna do better than that. But
We're already better than her.
Oh yeah, we have better hair than her too.
That's so true.
But that's pretty much
Such an
gonna wrap everything up. So we hope you guys are gonna join us for our first episode.
Bye.
Bye.